Well, hi, Evan. How you doing, buddy? You want to come on up? Evan's my youngest customer, I think. What is he? 3? What is he, Ryan? 2. He's 2. How's everybody this morning? Okay? All right, listen. What do you guys have? I'm not talking about your parents or your grandparents or your brothers or sisters, but what do you have, some of your stuff? What's the best stuff that you've got that you wouldn't give up for anything? Is there something that you got that you just like the best that you wouldn't give it up at all? What? What do you really like? What do you have you really like?
God.
What? God? Well, that's good. That's a good answer. But what about physical stuff? Do any of you have a toy that you just would love and not give it up, would do anything for? How about a dress? How about clothes? This isn't going well, is it? Okay. How about a what? A blanket? Avery, is that your favorite blanket? Could I have it? You sure? Even if I paid you a bunch of money for it, I couldn't have it? Oh, it's not for sale, right?
Yeah, and I love the thing inside this bag.
What is that?
A DSI.
A DSI? Is that a traffic ticket or something? What is that? It's a game? You really like it?
A little game system, a little similar to the Nintendo DS.
Oh, I see. But something you really like, right?
Yeah, but it has more programs you get to go on.
It does. A lot of programs. Yeah, well, I'm sure. I won't ask you for it because I wouldn't know how to use it. Is my problem. Okay. Well, this morning, the reason I asked that is because in our gospel lesson, Jesus tries to tell us a little bit what the kingdom of heaven is like. And one of the illustrations he uses, he says, it's like a merchant. It's like this guy who knew a lot about pearls. You know what pearls are, don't you? He said he knows a lot about pearls, and he's looking for the perfect pearl. He's looking for the best pearl in the world, okay? And he finds it. And he finds it. He finds this perfect pearl. It's the best. It's the most beautiful in the whole world. And you know what the merchant does? He goes and he sells everything that he has. Everything that he owns. He sells his Nintendo. He sells his DSI, whatever that is. He sells his computer, his car, his camel, everything. And he goes and purchases this one pearl because it's the most precious pearl in the entire world. Jesus says the kingdom of heaven is like that. It's so good, it's so precious, it's so wonderful that we would give up everything we own for it, right? He's trying to tell us how important the kingdom of heaven is. How many people have on pearls this morning? Anybody have on pearls? What'd you pay for it? No, I'm just kidding. Wait a minute, I think I got one in my pocket. This is evidently not a real expensive one. My wife let me borrow it, and she put it on a string so I wouldn't lose it, right? So that's a pearl, right? This is not a really expensive pearl. I don't think it is. Did I pay for it?
It's a sermonette pearl.
It's a sermonette pearl. So, you know, the pearl that this merchant found was a lot more expensive than this pearl. But he gave up everything because he knew that pearl was the most important thing, and that's what he really wanted. For you and me, being part of Jesus' kingdom, the kingdom of heaven is the most important thing for us. So whatever it takes, and you know what it takes? It takes us believing in Jesus, doesn't it? That's all it takes. That's everything. So we can have the most wonderful gift in the world, the kingdom of heaven. And all we have to do is to believe in Jesus, right? That's a wonderful thing. It's better than any pearl we could ever think of, right? Okay.